The temperature at the South Pole has risen by 10 degrees and is still climbing. The polar meltdown has begun. Within a matter of days, the Earth's ocean will have risen to a point where the inhabitants will be in complete chaos.
And have you a cure ready for the virus out there in the oceans? Do you?
All in good time, Highness. Contact Garon on the ocean planet. Tell him to stand by for a full and complete invasion.
Malakat, I don't understand. If you're preparing a cure for the virus destroying our planet, why must people leave it?
If they knew the virus could be cured, they'd lose their will, abandon the rebel cause. And I need hardly remind you that if they stayed at home, you'd have no one here to reign over. Do you want to be princess of nothing?
Maybe he has produced a cure for the virus, as he promised. It's just taking time to work.
No. I think he and Shishiba are already using the power from the Yank to do bad things. I can feel it.
I can too.
There must be ways to stop them.
There is no way, Neri. As long as they have the Yank, they have total and absolute control of the Earth. I'm sorry, you don't want to hear that. Listen, I was just thinking would you two mind if I stayed over tonight just to, I don't know, just to keep you company in case...
Would like you to stay.
Settled then.
Look, Charlie, he's better from his sickness. Malakat couldn't kill him.
You've really done it this time, Hauser. Hiding alien saboteurs. They're gonna throw the book at you.
Shall we face facts? We're going to be ringside for a nuclear war.
Hey, I'm only following orders. You know how it is.
Sure.
You withheld vital information and disobeyed specific instructions. That's a big no-no.
You've been waiting a long time for this, haven't you? What are you doing on board? You're supposed to be evacuated with the other non-essential crew.
Well, we consider ourselves essential.
I want it gone over wire by wire and microchip by microchip. I want to know exactly how the launch was bungled and by who. I'll be waiting for your report.
Mine? Wait a minute, sir. I barely scraped through advanced nuclear weapons course. Hauser, she is the expert.
Agent Hauser's loyalties are in question.
Sure, but she knows more about nukes than anyone else here.
Wait, you're under guard?
Did you and Jake have some kind of a falling out?
You could say that.
Why?
There were things going on that I don't entirely agree with.
Knew you weren't just an airhead with a pretty face.
Well, I hope that's a compliment.
Well, it is. Jake's the airhead.
Try bonehead.
So, how come you're so essential? Exactly what are you up to?
Well, we're worried about Elona and what Praxis will do to her if they find out she's an alien.
You've got good reason.
We were just gonna check on her when we saw you coming down.
I'm afraid you're a little late. Elona's already been placed under guard. There's no way you can get in.
No way?
So, that's your secret.
Uh-huh.
Everything under control?
Yes, sir.
Chief.
It's Jake.
So, how goes it?
Fine. Catching up on my meditation?
Good. Well, the director'd like you to come down and meditate on why that nuke failed to explode.
I thought I was in the doghouse.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Obviously.
He'd like you down there right away.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe. Maybe the Praxis people are right.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe the only way to stop Malakat is by destroying the pyramid.
Destroying is never the way, sister.
Yeah, you're right.
Never a thing that is beautiful.
And powerful. Just think, if we could harness that power to fix what's wrong with the world. Was something funny?
Just how you always agree with Neri.
I only agree with her when she's right.
In that case, she must always be right.
Yeah, well, she is, almost always right.
Oh? When am I wrong, Jason?
Oh, well, you know, we all make mistakes sometimes. Better turn in, eh?
Jason, I'm glad you are here. Good night.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Jason.
Good night, Maria.
Who's there?
It's just us, Elona. You all right?
Yes, I am all right. We brought you some food.
Don't sweat. We're gonna get you out of here.
No, it's cool. We'll just take you back through the air ducts with us. But then they'd find out and make it harder for my mother. What is happening about the virus? Malakat has control of the pyramid. He's promised to find a cure for the virus. I have been thinking about Malakat. No wonder you're feeling bad. If Malakat can cure the virus on the Earth planet, why doesn't he do it on the ocean planet?
Good question, Elona.
Yeah, I wish we had the answer. What is happening to me? They're called tears, Elona. You're crying. It's never happened before. I don't understand crying. Well, if you hang around long enough on Earth, you will soon. It's an old established tradition.
Don't worry. Neri didn't know how to cry once either.
This is from the sea out there. I want to see if you're as good as your word, Malakat.
Do you doubt me?
Can you get the pyramid to create a cure for the virus or not?
Yes, Highness. I suppose it is time. I command the pyramid to use the wisdom of the ages to destroy this pestilence. Produce the antivirus. Now. Pour this into the ocean. It will attack the poison and destroy it.
We'll soon see.
The news is not good, I'm afraid.
The ice caps are melting like snow cones in the sun.
We're suffering intense global warming. Temperatures are up an average of 10 degrees across the board.
Well, if that was true, the water level should rise. It's already happening. Variations of up to 2 meters have already been reported in the latest tidal measurements.
And we know what that means.
Islands and low-lying land masses will be submerged.
Praxis know about this?
They will, for sure. What they won't realise yet is the connection with Malakat and Shashiba.
Once they do, it's almost certain they'll launch a full-scale attack on the pyramid.
And it won't be just one little old nuclear torpedo. They'll hit it with everything they got.
Praxis Agent Shelby is approaching the commander's quarters.
Quickly, he mustn't find you here.
You're wanted on gamma level.
I'm pretty busy here.
You're wanted now. That's an order.
Fine.
I'm coming too.
At ease, kid. You're not invited.
Nobody heavies my mother. Not you or anyone. If she goes, I go.
Then move it.
Tell her.
It seems the weapon was disarmed by a remote device of considerable power. The electronic profile of the signal is
Go on.
identical with that of the Orca Helen 6000 computer.
Is there any reason why you, as commander of this facility, should not be charged with sabotage and treason?
No reason at all. In fact, I'd be only too glad to have my day in court and tell an unsuspecting public exactly how Praxis operates.
She's bluffing.
Call me then. So, am I under arrest? Thanks for the vote of confidence.
She won't get away with it, sir.
Forget it, Shelby. Can it be rearmed? Well, can it?
Only if the remote guiding circuitry is completely replaced, and that could take days.
Look who's coming. Back already.
It's Malakat. Looks like you were right about him. There's all sorts of...
No, Jason. Malakat did as he promised. The virus has been cured.
How do you know?
Charlie. It was easy. All over in a matter of seconds.
The exercise of power, the courage and vision to direct it where it's most needed. You had your chance, Shalamon. You had the power, but you weren't bold enough. Unlike myself.
You forget yourself, Malakat. I am the power here. I am of the royal blood, not you.
Bloodlines weaken and die out. Perhaps that's what's wrong with ocean planet society. Too great a belief in bloodlines and too little in individual brilliance. Leaders are not born, they are made. Even self-made.
What? You would put yourself above me?
I was merely theorizing, Highness. Of course, I did develop a cure for the virus, but that was only in response to an order from your royal self.
I don't know anything about any climate changes.
Well, I can tell you they're for real. And our tracking satellites are picking up powerful signals coming from the pyramid.
And tracking satellites don't lie.
Do you aliens have the power to affect the climate on Earth?
Well, that is very difficult to answer.
A simple yes or no will do. We're gonna keep you here until you tell us.
What's going on in here?
Stay out of this, lady.
We're interrogating the subject as we've every right to do.
This subject happens to be an innocent child.
We need answers.
I don't know the answers.
So you keep saying.
Anyone but an idiot can see that she's telling the truth. What about the changes in the life-threatening virus? Why aren't you concentrating on that?
What do you know about changes in the virus?
Our sensors indicate it's disappearing.
What?
Code lock the door.
Helen, we want you to give us plenty of warning if anyone comes, okay? Hello, Helen. Anyone home? This is important?
Yes, I'm listening, Cass.
Where were you?
Around. What is your command?
We want you to give us plenty of warning if anyone approaches the cabin.
What's with her?
I don't know. She's spaced out about something.
Right now, we have more important things to worry about. I've been taking pollution readings from the Orca monitoring sites.
And?
Well, at first, they showed the viral contamination had all but disappeared.
Great.
But now the readings are starting to alter again.
The virus is returning, stronger and more powerful.
What?
The virus is stronger than the power of the pyramid.
Impossible!
The virus is changing its chemical structure and mutating. Look, your antidote is useless.
Give it to me. If it is mutating, we'll use the pyramid to beat the virus at its own game. Neutralize all mutant possibilities. Annihilate this virus forever. Begin.
The virus is mutating faster than the pyramid can track it.
Again. Again. Again!
So now, as well as melting ice caps, we have rising tides and worldwide flooding to contend with.
The virus has doubled its size within the last 8 hours. We have got to hit these guys hard, and we have got to do it now.
Get me, Madam President.
Yes, sir.
Wet-headed scientists have had her ear too long. There's no way she'll hold us back now.
We've been tricked. Malakat and Shishiba were never going to stop the virus.
I will go to the pyramid and I will talk to Malakat.
No, he won't listen to you.
Why would he destroy this planet as well as our own? It would do him no good.
Malakat doesn't think like normal people. He hates life. Stay away from him, Neri.
I cannot stand by and do nothing.
If you try to reason with him, he'll kill you. You must stay where it's safe.
Nowhere is safe now.
Reverse the virus!
You should have told me in the beginning that you'd created this thing. Without me, you are nothing. so bloated with arrogance. You have no respect for the bloodline.
Be quiet. Leave me.
To have created something so monstrous without being sure of the antidote.
I said, get out, woman! Leave me!
Work for me!
Neri! Neri!
Take her!
Wait! Tell me, why do you not make the pyramid stop the virus?
You promised! Does your word mean nothing, Malakat?
The virus will stop when I tell it to stop.
Then tell it to stop now before it kills everything.
Kill her!
No! She is of the royal blood. We cannot kill the chosen one.
That's you, Highness. You are the chosen one now. She is nothing. Kill her! Do it! Gone. But where? There is nowhere to swim, daughter of Shalamon. The oceans are poisoned. The tides are rising. There is no escape.
Neri!
You've been to the pyramid, haven't you?
I had to.
And?
You were right. They tried to kill me.
When will you learn to listen?
And the virus?
Malakat will not cure it, or cannot. He is very mad.
Then we have lost.
No, we haven't, Mayra. Not yet.
Jason is right. We must not stop hoping.
Right.
While we are alive, there is always a chance. Maybe Charlie has the answer.